Hey guys, it's Osler from Down Under, and today we are talking about a weighted blanket. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I received an email a few weeks back from a company named Calming Blankets telling me that they'll send me a product if I will be willing to review it. And well, I got it. Before I begin, let me just tell you that I was not told what to say, and the company is not paying me to say what I am going to say. Everything that I am going to tell you is going to be coming from my experience. Calming Blankets was also gracious enough to give me a discount code, but let me just tell you guys that if you use the discount code, I will not be getting any commission, so just feel free to use it anytime that you're gonna order. I will be putting that discount code at the bottom of the screen at the end of the video, so make sure to stick around for that. Also, I'll be talking a little bit about how I understand the blanket works before I go into the review. But if you're in a rush and just want to see the review, skip to this time frame and have a look. But please, watch the whole thing. Please. Alright, to start off, let's talk about proprioception. According to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, proprioception is the reception of stimuli produced within the organism. What the fuck? To put simply, this is how your brain perceives where your body is in relation to the immediate space around it. This is important because our brain is always asking us and stressing about where we are. For example, how would you know that you're standing on a carpet without even looking? It may be because you can feel the carpet touching your feet, or you know that this part of the house has a carpeted floor. All these signals are interpreted in your brain, and that's proprioception in a nutshell. Which brings us to these weighted blankets. These weighted blankets claim that it reduces stress and anxiety and helps you get into REM sleep a little bit faster than usual. And it applies the same principle of proprioception when you lay down on the bed. Because once you feel the blanket on you, it tells your brain that you are on the bed, relaxing and sleeping, thus relieving yourself of that mental stress. And do take note that we're gonna emphasize about the word claim, about the benefits of this product, because even though that there are a lot of anecdotal evidence suggesting that these blankets are really better for your sleep, the problem is just that, they're all still anecdotes. And conducting a rigorous scientific study is actually going to be a problem. An article by the Harvard Medical School says that a randomized clinical trial would be difficult to conduct. A blind comparison is impossible because people can tell if the blanket is heavy or not. The article continued that although there are no solid evidences if the blankets are truly effective, there are not much downsides in trying one. Well, one, except for the price. And that's true. These blankets start to retail at around $300, which is not cheap for any blanket. But Calming Blankets justify this $300 price tag with the quality of the item that you'll get. And you know me, quality over quantity with everyday use items. That's one of the reminders of my 7 spending habits videos, which I will link up here so you can check it out later on. In the Calming Blankets website, they highlighted 3 of the most important factors of a good weighted blanket, namely even weight distribution, extra soft fabric, and sufficient weight. After all that preamble, here's my review based on those 3 factors. As I was moving the box around, it immediately felt heavy. The blanket was contained in this sack, which looked like a sack of rice. So, here. Carrying the blanket folded up in this sack made it feel heavy. I opened it and excitedly spread it all over the bed. I lay on the bed and put it on top of me, and I felt like a baby being swaddled. The pressure from the blanket that was pushing down on my body was a new sensation for me. Immediately, I felt like it was hugging me. So that's a thumbs up for me. The product that I got is the bamboo version of the weighted blanket. This is perfect for those who sleep and sweat under the blankets under cotton fabric. The fabric of this bamboo weighted blanket felt soft, like a bunny was hugging me every time I go to bed. And surprisingly, I did not feel hot at all. The temperature was perfect underneath. So that's another thumbs up for me. They say that the weighted blankets are designed to be 8 to 12% of your body weight. Now, I don't know where they got that recommendation from, but in my experience, having a weighted blanket at 10% of my body weight is perfect. It did feel a bit heavy at the first maybe 2 nights that I used it, but after my body adjusted to the weight, it felt perfect. So that's another thumbs up. And as for my sleeping experience, I've had good sleeps and I've had bad sleeps. But then again, if you don't know yet, sleep can be affected by a million different factors. Factors such as your stress level, food and fluid intake, lifestyle, and more other reasons. This is why it's really difficult to make a solid study about these weighted blankets. There are just too many variables. One thing I'm gonna say though, I do love the feeling of this blanket hugging me every time I go to sleep. And I did notice that I have gone to sleep way quicker than usual ever since I started using the blanket. But then again, it could be just because I'm tired from work, or maybe it's the blanket. If you're planning to try this for yourself, here's the discount code that they gave me, which will take $115 off your next order for an adult or a kid's weighted blanket. If you have enough extra cash on you, I recommend that you try this out for yourself. Surely the 312 people who gave reviews for this product and gave it 5 stars can't be wrong, right? But if you're someone who's following this channel because you like credit cards and maybe you like them a little bit too much and are now in debt, maybe hold off until you're in a better financial position until you buy this blanket. Anyway, sorry for the long video guys, I didn't want to just put out my review, I also wanted to talk a little bit of science about how the blanket works. If you're planning to get this blanket, or if you already have one, comment down below what kind, what color, what size you have and share it with all of us. Share the experience that you've had with it. If you like the video, press the like button, that will go a long way in supporting me and this channel. And if you haven't yet, press the subscribe button and tap the bell notification icon to see a video every Thursday. This is Osler from Down Under and I'll see you in the next video.